right ear, left ear, right ear, left ear. What's up everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out. EMT here, and in this video, we're taking a look at the Comica Traxshot microphone. Let's go.
Ryan Little.
Alright, so Comica reached out to us and shared the brand new Comica Traxshot microphone. And if you're not new to the channel, you've probably seen that we have covered Comica microphones in the past. The most recent one is in the description. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much. Consider liking and subscribing. The Comica Traxshot is a super cardioid microphone and it'll set you back $179. Now we're going to cut to the chase. The audio that you're listening to right now is being captured by the Comica Traxshot connected directly into my Canon EOS R. And right now it is capturing in mono. Now the audio that you're listening right now is being captured by the built-in microphones on the Canon EOS R. Now what makes this microphone special is the fact that this is a multi-purpose microphone. Right now I'm using it as a shotgun microphone mounted on my Canon EOS R in mono, but we can actually convert this to a stereo capturing microphone. And the audio that you're listening right now is being captured by the Comica Traxshot, but it sounds a little different. I recommend using headphones. We are currently using the S1 or Stereo 1 preset, and that allows you to capture at stereo at about 30-degree range. And what makes the Traxshot special is the fact that you can articulate and adjust each microphone for the actual source and environment. If you're trying to capture a little bit more realistic, more lifelike, immersive audio, you have two stereo presets to choose from. And the audio that you're listening to right now is being captured with the Stereo 2 preset, and my microphones are right now positioned at 90-degree angle, so it's a much wider range. And you'll be able to pick up sound in the left channel and the right channel much more predominantly than the previous preset because the microphones are positioned that way. You're probably not picking up the same way in the center since the microphones are moved to the sides. Right ear, left ear, right ear, left ear. And on top of being able to capture in mono and stereo with two different presets, you also have a bidirectional mono, which means that you can pretty much position the microphones opposite of each other, and you could be recording someone in front of the camera, but you could also be capturing audio at the back of the camera. And you could record a podcast that way, or an interview, or just simply record a concert whenever they come back. The Comica Traxshot includes a TRS cable for cameras, camcorders, and SLRs, as well as a TRRS cable that works very well with smartphones and computers. Now I took the Comica Traxshot to the top of the structure to quickly test the stereo versus the mono capture and how well it sounds. I also tested it with a musical instrument just to see if it's a viable solution to quickly capture performances on the go. Alright everybody, we are at the very top of the parking structure. There's vehicles, there's a freeway right in front of me, birds, airplanes, a lot of environmental noise. But the audio that you're listening to right now is being captured by the Comica Traxshot. And the audio that you're listening to right now is being captured by the built-in microphones on a Canon EOS R. Same environment, a lot of vehicles, there's a freeway right next to us. There's an airport very, very close to where I'm at and a lot of wind. Let me know in the comments section down below if you prefer built-in microphones on the Canon EOS R or the Comica Traxshot. Now, I'm gonna be real with you, the audio quality is fantastic in my opinion. I think that the shotgun microphone portion of the Comica Traxshot can definitely stand toe-to-toe with other microphones in the industry, but what sets it apart is the fact that you have control over that articulation. Control both microphones separately and pick up audio in the way that you see fit. I've been in situations that I've had to bring multiple microphones because A, I was gonna do some vlogging, and B, maybe I was doing mic placements or I was recording multiple people. So it's kind of nice to be able to ace it with the Traxshot. And on top of that, also has a headphone jack for monitoring and a stepless gain knob. Now keep in mind, make sure you monitor and do a test before you start going. And this is not only for this microphone, but pretty much for any microphone that has a gain knob. Because if that knob moves during, before, or after you're recording, you're gonna have a lot of inconsistencies with the audio and you might actually encounter some clipping and some useless audio. So keep that in mind. Also, make sure you adjust the volume settings in your camera and it's on manual and not auto. That way your camera is not automatically adjusting the sound levels. Another great feature is that the Comica Traxshot includes an internal windproof design. Having said that, it does not replace a windscreen. If you're gonna be recording in windy environments, please use the windscreen. I call it the dead cat. And another interesting feature is actually the design of the shock mount. They actually call it airfloat, and it reminds me of my old DJI Phantom 3 drone and the way that the camera was mounted into the drone. It was like a really interesting bushing system, and the Comica Traxshot has something very similar. It is sturdy, but it does have some flexibility if you're walking around. So it's really cool because if the camera is moving, you're minimizing that impact into the microphone. Overall, the microphone has a solid build quality. There are parts that are metal, there are parts that are plastic, but I do like the fact that it's not a super heavy, super bulky. I've seen long shotgun microphones that are like hanging around and they're like dancing back and forth. I really enjoy the fact that the microphone's sturdy, it looks good, and it is incredibly capable because all the different modes and the capture patterns. But I want to know what you think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have any questions or suggestions, drop them down there so we can continue to create relevant content for you. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me. Stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next one.